Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Thanks for tuning in and welcome back. I am here on Himmel's Dork in my Progetto. I'm not in my Progetto, I'm in my Standard B, whatever this tank is. Tier 9 and a 3, 5, 7 middle tier. On Himmel's Dork, and I have spawned into the south spawn, headed up to the hill. I have a pretty good amount of help coming with me. I got a 54, an AX, a Lorraine 40T, the Progetto, and maybe the Super Conqueror, although he seems to have veered off to go down to Tank Alley there, or as the Russians call it, the Banana. I've never heard it called the Banana until recently. But anyway, headed up to the hill. This one is titled SA is a Precious Commodity. SA is a precious commodity. We talk about it a lot. Well, what is it? Well, it's reading the situation, orienting yourself to the situation, choosing the proper maneuver, and then executing that maneuver, and then quickly reassessing the situation and moving to the next maneuver. The Yudes has low SA, and now he has low hit points. In fact, he has no hit points. Let's talk about this for just a second. I am almost always the first guy to the battle in nearly any tank, even the slow ones often. What that means if you're going to play that way, as aggressive as I do, is that you need to choose your position carefully and be ready to run away. I do fail at that at times, but I'm going to come up here and park myself behind this rubble, which is going to give me some proxy lights on those guys, and let these dudes, because everybody likes to be hold down, do the hold down thing and keep these dudes honest. Now we have two autoloads here, a Progetto and a Pantera. I got a Leopard behind me. I've got another Progetto 46 right there. The T-54 has moved in to start working on these guys, and there's a Sheridan. So SA tells me right now we're kind of in trouble. We're a little bit outnumbered here. And had these guys all come around the corner, it might have been a different story. The good news, though, is they're also looking at considerable amount of autoloaders. Progetto, myself, and the Lorraine right there, plus the T-54 is a pretty tough little tank. So what I have to do here, SA-wise, is look for my shots, but don't entice these guys to come around. I need them to be whittled down a little bit on hit points. Right now I'm just reloading, and I've got to check 6 and make sure those guys back there are handling it. SA also tells me, and I see this happen a lot, is people go, oh, okay, we got a fight over here and we got an overmatch, so I'm going to come over and help the 54 and the Centurion. Unfortunately, you just turn your rear end to these dudes. Next thing you know, these guys will come around the corner and you're out. So right now, my job is to keep these guys honest and stuck here. Hopefully the guys behind me take care of them. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Just take a little hit. Now I can't poke around because there's two autoloaders there. First one's going to track me. I'm going to fix it. Second one's going to track me again, and then they're just going to machine gun me down. We got a pretty good push on them over there. They're doing some work. That is very unfortunate. The Super Conqueror died to a big push on the Banana and Tank Alley. We got a bunch of guys in the corner, so they're going to have to react. We're doing okay. We're a little bit ahead. I'm just trying to tempt him to take maybe a shot at my track. Okay, I'm checking the 40T. I want to make sure he's still there. If he runs away, I'm in trouble. So I'm just going to side scrape here. This guy's kind of fixated on the 40T there, so I get a little free shot on him. We can try it on him as well. There we go, but I actually take a shot back. That's a bummer. And now I'm going to reload both shells. I don't want to take that third shell. I want them thinking about that autoloader. So SA says, hey, don't tempt those guys to come around. There we go. Lorraine gets a little piece of him, and then we're going to do the little side scrape. Now that's dangerous. I didn't realize there was a Scorpion G up there, but there is. They're getting pushed on the other side. Holy cow, there's a guard. So now SA tells me, you know what? We are definitely defensive back here. I still have the AX, the Progetto, the 54, but it's me and the Lorraine right here, and if they're counting shots on the Lorraine and they understand that he's out of shots, I'm probably in huge trouble right here. Now, that was a bummer. I did not like the Lorraine pushing up next to me. That does not help me too much, but I get a shot in there when he misses. And again, I'm not pushing for that second shot, getting that reload in, and there we go. Progetto's coming in. That's the autoloader doing his work. He's able to come right around and quickly take that guy out. And now SA says, you know what? Let's push these guys. There's a shot on him. Unfortunately, the timing didn't work out too good for me because I wasn't quite ready for that push, but you take what you get. And I'm thinking, oh, crud. Here comes a Sheridan. Looking for the reload. Oh, armor not penetrated. What kind of armor does he have on his side? Oh, that blew my mind. And there he goes. He runs off. Not bad SA on his part. T-54 is behind him. Down he goes. T-54 takes him out, and I'm just going to push in on this guard. I'm going to get rid of him because I need to get back to the cap. Oh my gosh, another crit, no damage. So the last 2 shots, crit, no damage. Bummer. Just kind of waiting for this to reload. There we go. Finally got a shot on him. Initially, I was going to head down this way, and I changed my mind. And that was a little late because SA, being perishable, and I had lost it right there, it took me a minute to look at that mini-map and go, wait a minute, we are not in as good a shape as I thought. They've still got some of their big kids. Let my bozos head down there and jump on cap. Put a little cap pressure on them, although I cannot stand cap pressure. I'd rather they all came with me because we could simply just swarm them down here if they'd all come with me. Switched over to heat because I know I'm dealing with probably the JT and maybe eventually the 100 and maybe even the 263 depending on who's on the cap. Good news, oh, now there's 2. So there was only 1, now there's 2. There he is. Good old heat going right in there. I reload way faster than you do, fella, and probably twice. There we go, and now I can back up. Uh-oh, Sheridan sees me, and he hits me on the run. Why shouldn't he? Uh-oh, 263, don't do it. Somehow I bounce. That's fantastic, and we'll come in here and see if I can get a shot on him. There's 1 more, and back up. We end up winning on a cap, which is unfortunate, but probably not a bad idea. I was a 1-shot to the 263. Sheridan was probably looking for a way around me, although I guess he was actually going towards the cap right there. Altogether, we may have been able to swarm him, but as we were split up like this, I'll take the cap victory. I would have much preferred all of these guys to come with me back down around here and work together. Could have taken these guys out pretty quickly, but hey, I'll take the win. 3,000 damage, 530 assist damage, but SA is a perishable and a rare commodity, and even though you have it at one point, sometimes it's pretty easy to lose as you get looking down the soda straw and fighting guys. Got pretty busy up there on top just trying to stay alive, using my local SA on that fight right there to make sure that we didn't get pushed. Good news is they were fairly timid. They could have done it at any point, to be quite honest. And then once we won, looking at it and going, someone's got to get back and around. We cannot all go jump on the cap, because had any of their tanks been already pushing back towards their cap, we'd have been in a lot of trouble trying to cap it out. But as it was, we won. All right, guys, hope you liked what you saw. Hope you learned something. If you did, make sure you subscribe and keep working on that SA.